the publicity committee for the 67th annual National Peanut Festival. It's hard to believe that the Peanut Festival is pushing 70, but it's a senior citizen now, and we could not have near the success that we've had over the years without all the media's help, your coverage, all the ways that you step up and help us out each year. We just want to first and foremost thank you guys for all that you do for the National Peanut Festival. There are a number of volunteers of the publicity committee who, of course, as you know, there are hundreds of volunteers that volunteer their time, donate their time each year to make the Peanut Festival possible and to make it the great event that it is. Right now, I'd like to ask our members of our publicity committee to just stand up or wave. And, they work very hard on getting stories put together and getting the souvenir program and all this put together for you guys and for everyone that's coming to the festival. Again, thank you for coming out. Thank you for all you do. Now we'll get everything started. We've got a great Peanut Festival this year. This time, George Jeffcoat.
I'd also like to welcome all of you on behalf of the board of the National Peanut Festival. We just appreciate the media and what you do for us every year, and you're just a big part of this. We couldn't do without the media. My part today is talk about the theme, Go for the Goal. When I came up with this, I had a little help dreaming up this. I thought my part would be just to come up with a theme and somebody else would tell what it meant. And it's been a little different theme, and sometimes the theme it's like a good ad, you have to think about it a little bit. But the Olympics were going on at that time of the year, and we won a lot of gold medals in the U.S. did, and so that was something to think about. And then I talked to the pageant committee, I always talk to them about it. They said, we'd like to have an award program this year. So, gold is always important in awards. And also, peanuts has always been a golden crop in the tri-state area. I know one year our theme was wiregrass gold, peanuts wiregrass gold. So I said we can tie all this in, and that's the reason we came up with this theme. And so I thought, we got a lot of competitive events here at the Peanut Festival, a lot of agriculture events, and of course the pageant is one of the biggest competitive events. We got 40 plus young ladies in each pageant is going for the gold this year. That crown, that little gold peanut is going to be the prize. So that's the goal for them. And we'll have a lot of friends, relatives, and parents there cheering those girls on. And that pageant is going to be the first Miss Pageant at the Civic Center. Of course, we'll talk about all those dates. And another thing is agriculture is real competitive here. We've got a lot of agricultural events, the livestock, the field crops. And we give blue ribbons, but all those guys are going for the gold. And the recipe contest, that's another event. And so if you can't come up with gold on all that, you just have to use your imagination. And that would include, being the best that you can be in any event. Or either maybe going for the goal will be riding the best ride out here, the fastest ride, or either seeing the best entertainment, or eating award-winning food out here. I know some of those elephant ears and corn dogs got to be award-winning. Somebody should surely get them an award for that. If not, we may need to create an award. And so, with all that, this year we're gonna have fun at the National Peanut Festival. We're gonna go for the gold, and that'll include everybody having some fun. And I just like to thank all of you for being part of that. And at this time, I'd like to introduce the officers and the board that's here. Ian Braxton is the first vice president. Jason Rudd, you already met, is our secretary treasurer, and of course James Espy wasn't able to be here. He is the second vice president. And board members here today is Mrs. Pat Cook back in the back, and Pat Holland, she's here. And Pat Cook is the one that does tickets and IDs, and if you're with the media, be sure that you have what you need this year for passes and so forth. If not, contact me or Pat. We should have all that available for you, and we just want you to be here and be part of the Peanut Festival this year.
Thank you, George. It's my privilege to talk about the Midway Entertainment. That has nothing to do with Tony Ellison's amphitheater. These are the various events that are scattered throughout our grounds. I'm sure all of you that have been here before have seen those. We try to change up some and get some new ones each year, and I think this year is no exception. Now I've had a chainsaw artist. This year we're going to have a young man who will be carving various kinds, shapes of animals. He may even do a big peanut. If you happen to be by there and you see one of the items that you might be particularly interested in, they will be belonging to the National Peanut Festival, and at the close of the festival we will offer those for sale. So if you see something you'd be interested in, if you'll contact me, any of the officers or any of the staff members can tell you how to get up with me. I'll make that happen.
I want to talk to you a little bit, or tell you a little bit about our carnival. This will be the second year with the organization called Reithofer Shows. The National Peanut Festival did an exhaustive national search last year for what we feel is the #1 midway entertainment company that there is. And if you were here last year, saw what we call the super spectacular rides, but it was the biggest selection that we've ever seen of those big daddies last year, such as the LED Ferris wheel. Did everybody come last year? Raise your hand. Yeah, all right. Well, but anyway, they're going to be bringing back the same rides, and with a few exceptions. They always bring in a few new items, and we will learn of those larger rides probably the week of or the week before the festival. I want to tell you about some specials. The Sneak Peek, which is brand new this year. Has anybody ever been here on the first Thursday or the Thursday before we actually open on Friday? Nobody has, because we had never done it. But this year, we're going to be open on Thursday for rides only. In other words, just the midway will be open. Traditionally, we have opened on a Friday, and the whole ground, the entire grounds, all of the displays, exhibits, the vendors, of course, will be here on Friday. But on Thursday, just the rides will be open. As you probably caught on by now, we've got a lot of ride-a-thon specials. Our guests, the staff, the board members have decided that the specials work, that the consumer, the folks that come out here really enjoy paying the one price. So we've added a few this year. And finally, the Mega Pass that we started last year is the $25 armband. It can be purchased in advance, and then you just pick the night or day that you want to come out and use your armband. But for $25, that includes the gate admission and all the rides.